Football team!
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Thanksgiving from a beautiful sun-bathed Van Wy Field on Thanksgiving morning. It is a beautiful day for Thanksgiving football. Your host for today's game, I am Mike Kurtz, along with Patsy DeMauro, and on the camera we do have Tim Wheeler. And Patsy, what a glorious Thanksgiving morning it is here in Winstead.
Oh, fantastic. You couldn't ask for a better day. You know what? We've had a good year, really, Mike. Every day, every game we've been to has been fantastic. You know that?
It has.
The weather's been perfect.
The weather gods have really cooperated with the GNH football program this year, as well as every other high school football program in the state, it seems. And a beautiful morning here in Winstead for this Thanksgiving matchup between two new opponents, the GNH Yellow Jackets and the St. Paul Falcons. And as you can see in your camera shot, the captains are approaching midfield for the coin toss. The captains for GNH are number 44, Devin DeVita, number 64, Ben Solano, number 72, Trey Ryan Wurzman, and number 5, number 8, Grayson Ursoni, and number 5, Freddie Camp. Patsy, the mission this morning is simple for the GNH Yellow Jackets. Win
the game.
And into the CIAC Class Double S playoffs. They could potentially get a number 7 seed. If not, they would be the 8th seed. But if the math is simple here, win and you are in, and you've qualified for the second year in a row for the CIAC playoffs.
Hey, Mike, now let me just ask you, what do you think? I mean, getting into the NVL, a new league, and this and that, did you even think that they had a chance or a shot?
I think they did. I think this was a great year to make the transition to do so because of the group that they have here. We knew coming in that they had lots of skill position players returning from a playoff team last year. The question mark was, how would the lines develop on both the offensive and defensive sides of the ball? And those questions were answered early on, that the line has really formed a cohesive unit and has propelled the offense. It's a high-scoring offense, and they come in with a record of 7-2. Should they win today and qualify for the playoffs, they'll go into those playoffs with a record of 8-2. St. Paul comes in with a record of 3-6. They do have a very, very young team with only 5 seniors on their squad, and their roster has many, many freshmen and sophomores on it. And it looks like St. Paul will receive the opening kickoff of the game. We can see the GNH cheer squad coming out onto the field with the color, with the flag.
I'd like to recognize the GNH athletic trainer, the one and only Bob Snyder.
And we do also want to recognize longtime Gilbert School athletic trainer Bob Snyder. He's coming out onto the field with his family.
His son Chris and his wife Jamie and his daughter Liz and her daughter Maeve.
He's been around here a long time.
He has.
What a great man, I'll tell you. I know when I was at Northwestern, he was there for a while. Always helping out, always just fantastic. You know, I'm going to miss him. We really are going to miss him.
We are. He's retiring at the end of the school year, but this is his final football game here at Van Wy Field, as well as the 16 seniors, football players, and I believe there's 8 cheerleaders cheering for the final time here at Van Wy because as a 7 or 8 seed in the playoffs, they're going to have to go on the road. So there will be no more home games for this football season.
No more solo dinners after June. Thank you to all the previous and present coaches, administrators, ADs, teachers, students, and athletes that I've come to know through the many years here at Gilbert. You have made my job exciting and enjoyable. Thank you to Dr. Penny and our medical director for all your support and medical advice. Your presence here on the sidelines definitely makes my job easier and less stressful. And finally, to all the present GN coaching staff, I pledge my commitment on unfailing devotion to the Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
And as you could probably hear from public address announcer Billy Richmond, that a nice tribute to Bob Snyder, who's been a terrific asset to the Gilbert School and its students and athletes.
Come up with the funds to purchase a golf cart. So the guys in the booth pulled their money together, and we were able to get you your very own GNH golf cart. You can't ride in it, but it will look good on your desk. Congratulations and thank you. Bob, you are the best, and everyone will miss you. Have fun in your retirement. Let's have one more big round of applause for the
Bob
best
Schneider, what a
athletic
man.
trainer ever, Bob Schneider.
So quite a tribute to Bob. He's been a real treasure and an asset to the Gilbert School for all his years of service here, and he will be greatly missed.
Also Northwestern,
That's correct.
He was also there, and he did a great job. I mean, you can't take away what the man has done. They should put a plaque up somewhere for him, you know that?
Ladies and gentlemen, please
And,
Yes.
You know, I can remember lines in there, freaking looked like an assembly line going through the freaking thing. It was unbelievable, you know? Somebody always got something wrong with him.
Rodriguez.
And now we're paused for the playing of our national anthem sung by Natalia Rodriguez.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Beautiful job by
Nice
Natalia
job. Good job,
Rodriguez.
kid. Good job.
Natalia, what a great
Nice
What a
job.
fantastic
great
rendition
job.
of the national
oh, God,
anthem.
Was that good.
And now we're just a moment or two away from kickoff here on this glorious Thanksgiving
Can't
morning.
Wait. I can't wait, Mike. This is it, man.
This is a
is-
true Northeastern tradition. Not many areas of the country have high school football on Thanksgiving morning, but here in the Northeast we do, and it is quite a tradition. And a nice crowd is gathered here on what started out as a cold, frosty morning, but the sun is out, the skies are clear, the wind is almost non-existent, and the temperature on the field has warmed up from the 20s into the low 40s, so perfect playing conditions
Beautiful.
for these athletes.
Hey, Mike, now let me ask you a quick question. Now, do we have a home and home with these guys for next year?
I
Is
believe
what it
that will
looks
be
like?
the
So-
case.
So we'll be down in St. Paul for next year?
Yes, I believe that the NVL, as long as they stay in the current configuration, they have designated St. Paul as our new Thanksgiving opponent. Looks like number eight, Landon Bochat,
Botat to
and,
receive.
and number 4, Jeremy Tavares.
Ready, Cam, to kick off.
Looks left, looks right.
So once again, we're ready for kickoff as Freddie Camp approaches. He kicks a low line drive kick, fielded at about the 8-yard line by Tavares.
Got him.
And he's tackled right around the 25-yard line. Looks like 34 Sheeby and 24 Sharak on the tackle.
Nice kick return. Nice tackle there, too. They didn't.
Good coverage.
Yeah, very good coverage on that.
Looks like number 12 was in pregame warm-ups, and that number 12 is Brady McManama. He is a sophomore quarterback, 5'8", 130 pounds. St. Paul.
I like that name.
St. Paul lines up in the double wing. McManama under center. They send a man in motion, stop
pass.
straight back, and then he's sacked.
Got drilled. Wow, number
Looks-
66.
66 with the quick sack.
Isaiah Sanchez. Wow.
Sanchez.
Wow.
Sack for GNH.
I don't even think he saw it coming, Mike.
That was a
Jeez.
blindside hit.
Wow.
Baraga's out there, yeah. Is that Hafner out there?
Hefner.
Or is that Tatsapa 58?
Hey, big loss there, Mike. Almost 7-yard loss.
Option
It's a
keep.
keeper. Oh! He got
Short
drilled.
pickup.
I think he gained 2 yards on that, Mike. He didn't make much.
No, it looks like Avina was the primary tackler.
Avina on the tackle.
When we get our first break in the action, we'll cover the CIAC playoff situation
Yes.
for GNH. Got it right here on my phone, so
Can't
we'll
wait to
cover
hear it.
that.
Yeah, can't wait to hear it.
So Devin is not going to play a whole lot. Not going to play on defense too. And Somebody's not going to play.
Third and about 14 here.
Yep.
Quick drop back. It's a middle screen. It's caught,
Oh, tackled.
but then he's converged
Not
on
much.
quickly for a short gain of a couple, but it won't be enough to convert here. Looks like number 4,
yeah.
Tavares on the
Tavares.
reception. He broke the initial tackle, but then the pursuit caught right up to him.
Hey, defense looks very good today. Very active. Very active today.
As they've been all season
Yes, they
long.
have.
Camp goes back deep.
Freddie Camp back.
Camp to receive.
Looks like number 8 will do the
Number 8,
kicking
yes.
chores. Landon Abutat. He's a sophomore.
Young team.
Very, very young team for St. Paul.
Camp waiting for the kick. Snap. Oh,
High
high
snap.
Oh,
Almost blocked, but
Camp's got the
fielded
ball.
by Camp at about the 41. Makes the first man miss. Still on his
up
feet at the 40, the 30. Tiptoes down the sideline.
Oh,
Pushed
and he
out of
delivers
bounds
one.
right
He
around the 30-yard line.
Freddie delivered a little blow at the end there.
So GNH will have the ball for the first time after about a 30-yard return by Freddie
Yes.
Camp. They spot the ball, looks like right at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 from there with 9:19 remaining in the first period. Reisdorf is the quarterback. He will go under center. The fullback is Avina. Camp is the tailback. They give it to Avina right up the middle.
Oh, he's wrapped up immediately.
Pickup of a couple, but good job by the interior
Yes, looks
of
like
that
number
St. Paul
65
Falcon
on
line.
that. 65. Let's see who's 65.
Polivari,
Arden
he's a
Polivari,
big fella.
yes.
He's a junior.
Arden Polivari, right in the middle there.
They do have a couple of big, beefy
Yes, they
linemen.
do.
Did I correct 75 for you was Eric Suzio?
Oh,
Do you see that?
no. Nope. So 2nd and 8. This time they
Camp-
give it a Camp.
Camp
he goes
is
right through the middle.
There he goes. He's
He
gone.
splits 2 defenders and races into the end zone for a 29-yard touchdown.
GNH. 32-yard touchdown run by number 5, Freddie Camp.
Mike, that looked awful easy, Mike. He had
Boy.
a hole. I could have ran through that hole, Mike. Jeez.
It looked like the Red Seas parted in the middle of that line, and Camp
29
took
it was a
advantage. I
29-yard
think it was a
scamper.
29-yard official scamper, and they'll take the Van Wy march to the north end of the field. And while we're seeing them do that, we should mention our faithful fans up on the hill. They're there
Yeah,
once
they're there.
again today.
All 4.
All 4 of them. We had a couple of games where there were 7, 8, 10 of them up there,
Yeah.
but today only 4.
Yeah, they're probably home eating turkey.
They probably had to get the turkey in the oven. So we await the extra point. The holders
Snap
are
up.
Sony. The
Good.
kick is up
And it looks
by
good for
Chirac,
here.
and
It
it's
is
good.
Daryl Chirac takes the extra point. Snap by DeVita, hold by Ursoni. And with 8:31 to go here in the first quarter, GNH 7, St. Paul 0.
So as we talked about, since there is a break in the action, Patsy, let's talk about the
about
Class Double S playoff situation right now as we start today. The number 1 seed is Foreign of Milford
Okay.
with a record of 9-0. Cromwell Portland, who won last night against Rocky Hill,
Right.
is the number 2 seed at 9-1. Wyndham, who also won on Tuesday night They will have a record of 9-1. They're the number 3 seed. Ledyard, who plays this morning against Fitch, they have a record of 8-1.
Okay.
Barlow won last night. They have a record of 8-2. They're the 5th seed. Granby Canton is 6th at 8-2. Valley Old Lyme 9-1, the 7th seed currently, and 8 is Gilbert Northwestern Hoosie. But with a win today, it's possible that Gilbert Northwestern Hoosie will climb above Valley into that 7th seed.
There we go. Kick off camp.
Approaches. It's a high pooch kick.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's almost caught. No.
Oh, no. Almost dropped on that. Almost fell on that.
Wow.
Number 9, it looks like.
Looks like Reisdorf almost recovered on it.
Wow.
But one of the Falcons finally did fall on it at the 22-yard line, so that's where they'll take over 1st and 10. But almost executed to perfection.
Almost had it. Now, see, something like that.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah. He fell back on it. I think it was loose, too.
It was loose for a moment. Oh, and I see Grayson or Sony getting some attention from Bob Snyder down on the bench there.
Snap.
Wishbone formation.
Oh.
They try to go right into the middle of the line, but nothing doing.
That's stout. Boy, that middle of that line is very stout.
Tavares was the ball carrier.
Get maybe a half a yard on that, Mike. I don't even think we give him a half yard. I think he lost a yard. Or no? Yeah, he stayed right
it looks
there.
like no
Didn't
gain.
move. Yeah. Hey, I want to just to thank the 3 athletic directors that are there: Fred Williams and
O'Neill from Housatonic and Buck Morgan from the Gilbert School.
Yeah, I want to thank all 3 of those guys for coordinating all this stuff and keeping their heads up and everything they need to do.
Little counter play off the left guard and a pickup of about 8 on the play.
Yes.
I think it was 15, the ball carrier, Ryan Diaz. He's a freshman, as listed on the roster.
Very young. They're very young, huh?
3rd and a long 3 here.
Yeah. Let's see if they can hold up here. Coaches are hollering all kinds of things down there on the GNH sign.
Falcons looking for their initial first down pickup.
Handoff. Oh, and I don't think he got it.
No, I don't think he got it.
Number 54,
64. Ben Solano was the first man to greet him.
I think he lost a yard. Wow. It looks like they're going to punt again.
Yeah, it looks like they did lose a yard, Patsy. Wow. So 4th and a long 4, maybe 5.
Boy, they ride in the back of their defense this year. It's unbelievable how good their defense has played. You know that? It's amazing. So impressed with their defense.
Camp once again back deep at around his own 43-yard line. High snap once again.
Oh, they got it this time.
Blocked.
They blocked the ball.
One is blocked.
GNH.
I think it was Solano or Avina who may have gotten a piece of it. The high snap was bobbled by the punter, Botat, and the Yellow Jackets take advantage of it, and looks like they're going to have the ball.
At the 22?
Yes.
Wow, 22-yard line.
So let's set that offensive line for the Yellow Jackets.
Yes.
The center is Ryan Wurzman. The guards are Andrew Hafner and Ben Solano. The tackles, Owen Adams and Owen Stimson. And at tight end, Devin DeVita. Trips to the left. Reisdorf rolling left. Looking to throw it. He's got Camp in the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
GNH. Pass completion from Nolan Reisdorf to number 5, Freddie Camp.
Wow.
Beautiful execution on the rollout and the throw.
Fantastic throw.
By Reisdorf to Camp.
Perfect throw. Hey, Mike, I think we need to raise some money to get us some kind of netting up on that end there.
Yes, we do.
You know, we really do. Let's get some tobacco nets or something up there.
I won $20 in the lotto the other day. I'll contribute that.
Oh, that'll get us far.
I spent
spent my money on the golf cart.
Hey, because the poles are already up, down at the other end of the thing. We just need to put some kind of tobacco net up there.
DeVita is the snapper, Ursoni the holder, Chirac the kicker.
It's up, and it's good.
And it's good.
Daryl Schrack takes the extra point.
So with 6:14 remaining in the first, GNH in front, 14-0. And while we have a brief moment here, Patsy, I know we just covered the CIAC Class Double S playoff scenario for GNH. There are now 6 divisions in the playoffs for the CIAC. It turns out that the Class Double S division is the most competitive one.
Is it really?
In some of the other divisions, there will be teams with 4 and even 5 losses qualifying for the playoffs, and many other 3-loss teams. But in Double S, the 8th, 7th, or 8th seed may be 9-1 Valley Regional. Very, very competitive.
Hey, it's just amazing to get in the NVL now and with these guys here. And, with the midget program that we have in New Hartford, feeding these programs, we should be able to keep things up a little bit fairly well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the future looks bright.
Yes.
Camp approaches, kicks
nice
it deep.
kick.
Fielded it around the 11-yard line.
Oh, nice. Nice
return out to about the 27.
Nice return from the Falcons.
I'm not sure who made the tackle on that. Yeah. Not really sure. Yeah, not really sure who made that tackle, but.
Well, yeah, we couldn't identify the ball carrier or the tackler.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Hey, good kick from Freddie to keep things back.
Hey, Laura. So 1st and 10 Falcons from their own 27. It's a give up the middle.
And he's trying to grind it out.
Oh, the ball
loose.
came loose at the end, and somebody pounced on it. Let's see who's got it.
GNH might have this. I thought he was down. Oh, maybe he was down. I think he was down when they.
I guess they're saying it was forward progress. No, they're still conferring.
The Zebras are talking about it.
2nd down, they say.
Okay, I think his progress was already stopped. I don't think that they.
And it was a pickup of about 4 yards on the play.
2nd down for the Falcons.
2nd and 6.
Yep.
Clock moving here with 5:35 remaining in the first. GNH enjoying a 14-0 advantage.
There we go.
McManama, the quarterback, under center. He gives to the fullback. He goes right up the middle. He's pushing the pile. He's close to the sticks.
Good run. Good movement.
Fullback goes up the middle.
Looks like number 58, Tatsapaw, is at the bottom of the pile there. It's close to a 1st down. 3rd and about 1 here. A short one.
Short one, real short.
3rd and short for the Falcons.
Falcons looking for their initial 1st down pickup of the game. GNH would like to hold them back.
Hey, Gary.
Quarterback sneak.
I don't know. That's going to be close.
It's going to be close. I think he may have gotten just enough.
Oh,
no, they're going to move the sticks.
Give it to him. That's okay.
And that's enough for a Falcon 1st down.
It's okay.
So the Falcons do get their initial 1st down pickup.
One measurement of the year.
Oh, I wish they'd get the old crew out there and let them measure it up. I like that. That's exciting, doesn't it?
We haven't seen many measurements this year, that's for sure.
That's it?
And was that in the first game of the year?
I can remember when I was on the crew, we used to measure all the time.
These last 2 years, they just don't.
No, I think we've had 2 measurements in 2 years, whether we needed them or not. 1st and 10 Falcons.
Here we go. Uh-oh, pass.
Slant caught.
Nice catch.
And number 2 looks like the receiver, Jason Matthews.
About 6 yards on that.
So completion from McManama to Matthews, the M&M boys.
The M&M boys, huh?
And it's a pickup of about 6 on the play.
2nd and 4.
Ball spotted, the nose of it right on the Falcon 45-yard line with about 4 minutes to go in this first period. So once again, they line up in the double wing. They send one of the wing in motion. It's a counter coming the other way.
Oh, nice play.
Good tackle there. DeVita didn't bite.
Nope.
He was the primary tackler
Yes.
along with 55 Hafner. It was Devin DeVita, primary tackler.
Gained about a yard.
Vida and Hafner on a tackle.
Third and about 4, 3, 3.5, I'd
Yeah,
say.
we'll call it a long 3 here.
Okay. Big play coming up here.
3rd and 3.
What a day, Mike, out here.
for St.
Jeez.
Paul.
Beautiful Thanksgiving morning here in Winstead.
Fantastic. Good crowd here, too.
And the start of a new rivalry.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good rivalry.
You see Oxford and Derby have the boot.
I saw that. That's a new rivalry as well. They give it right up the middle.
He gets nothing.
Nothing.
Wow.
Gang tackle there.
Down.
Yellow
Looks
jacket.
like Avina was the
Avina.
first man to meet him in the hole,
Avina.
The first man.
but he had a lot of help from his mates. Fourth and about 2.5 or 3 here. I
they
don't
gonna
see
go
the
for
punter
this?
coming onto the field for the Falcons.
4th and 3 for St. Paul.
So GNH has to be alert for the hard count here. McManama gets the play call from the sideline. He brings it into the huddle.
Here we go. 4th down. This is a big play right here, Mike.
We'll call it 4th and 3.
Yeah, big play. Make sure they stay on side here.
Gonna drop
The
straight
pass.
back. He throws it. He's got a man
Wide
open. It's
open.
caught.
Oh!
The ball comes loose. Freddie
think he was
Camp with a
down.
big hit jarred it loose, but they're saying he was down. So number
What a
5,
play.
Ryan Sapia was the receiver.
With the reception. Nice pass for
Big
number
play.
12,
That was a
Brady
big play to keep this drive alive on a 4th down.
Sapia.
They convert. They keep the drive alive and get the ball down to the GNH 30-yard line. So biggest play of the game for the
Yes.
Falcons.
That's another Falcon first down.
GNH doesn't have a first down.
They don't need one. They don't need one.
So this
we
time
go.
it looks like they're going to line up in a full house wishbone type backfield. They give it to Sapia,
Oh!
and
ball's
the ball
loose.
came
Ball
loose.
did come loose this time.
And
It
I
did
think
end
it
on
was recovered by GNH, I believe. Tatsapaw came up with the fumble recovery.
No signals yet by the
No signal by the
Come on,
referee
these guys need
yet.
to wake up out there. What is this?
And now
Oh, it
they
is
give this
Gilbert.
signal.
Yes.
It's a late signal,
Mike,
but
don't you think they should give that right away so people know to move their offense and defense off the field and on the field?
I believe it was Tatsapaw, 58, who came up with the fumble recovery. So the first turnover of the game goes GNH's way.
Yes.
They'll line up in the I formation. Reisdorf under center. Takes the snap. Gives it to Avina
Avina
right up the middle.
Wow, what
and
a
he's
nice
got
run.
close to first down yardage. May have it.
Looks like looks like a 10-yard pickup. Yes, 11-yard.
They're going to
pickup.
move the sticks on the far side.
First.
That's,
Oh,
the
that's
first
beautiful.
That's the first down. Mike, imagine that.
It doesn't often happen that you get
No.
14 points without achieving a first down.
Hey, Mike, clock still running. Minute 30 left. It's good. Keep that clock moving, Mike. That's the important thing here.
Absolutely.
Let's try and have a sustained drive here a little bit. That's what I'd like to see here. Something we can chew up the clock.
So
Let's chew
now
the
the
Yeah, what's
double
this?
wing. They put
Uh-oh.
Freddie Camp in motion.
There it
They
is.
hand it to him on the jet sweep action. Good pursuit by the Falcons, but somehow Camp
Look at
avoids
Camp is
it. He
still
cuts
alive.
it back. He's at the 40. He's in the
He's
clear at
gone.
the 30.
He's
the
gone.
10. The 5. Touchdown. 57 yards.
Freddie Camp. Wow, is that amazing, Mike, or what? I thought they had him pinned in. Wow.
Freddie's third touchdown of the first period, and it was an amazing run, as you said, Patsy. It looked like they had him hemmed in at the sideline here in front of his own bench. He somehow tiptoed down the sideline, turned the corner, cut it back, and then he was off to the races.
Unbelievable. Mike, do you think he's an all-state runner?
Oh, I think he's got the credentials to do so, absolutely.
I really do, Mike. He's pretty amazing.
He scored almost every way imaginable, running, receiving, returns, and on defense as well.
Interception return.
So Chirac come on for the extra point. Ursoni the holder. Snap by DeVita is good. The kick is up.
And it's good.
And it is true once again.
Daryl Chirac kicks the extra point. 58 seconds to go now in the first quarter.
So what a start here for GNH. So after getting their initial first down pickup, they said, well, let's not have a sustained drive. Let's just take it to the end zone.
Hey, they only got one first down.
One first down and 21 points. But while we do have a short break before the kickoff, let's get some of our banner sponsors here for the program. Ellen Materney, attorney at law.
Ellen Marino, right?
Ellen Marino, I'm
Right.
sorry. Northwest Community Bank.
My bank.
Matco Tools.
Yeah.
The Taco Shack. And the VNA of Litchfield County. Let's get one more in here.
Northwest
Lawn Service. So
There
we'll
you
get
go.
some of the others
Yeah.
as the game moves along
Thank
here.
you guys for sponsoring this for the whole year. It's just been phenomenal.
Oh, look at word is spread at the top of the hill. I see about 15
Holy-
people up there
they're coming out
now.
of their- They're coming out of their houses.
They're coming out of the
I can
woodwork
smell
up
the
there.
turkey up there on that hill.
Mariano. That's Mariano, Mike.
Who?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Ronnie Morelli, how are you?
Kick is
Ronnie
fielded
Morelli.
about the 20 by Tavares. He's got a seam.
Oh, he does.
Got one man to beat. He makes a man miss.
He's
He's
off
at
the races.
the 20, and he's pushed out of bounds at about the 16-yard line, but a
What a
great
run.
return by Tavares.
A huge return for St. Paul.
So some life for the Falcons.
I don't look like number. I don't know who it was. Number 4.
We'll
yeah,
give
I think-
Tavares credit for saving the touchdown there.
Yeah.
So they spot the ball at about the 18-yard line, but a fantastic return by
Yes.
Tavares. So the best starting field position for the Falcons.
Yes, sir. Let's see what they can do now with it.
Double wing, receiver on each side. They give
up
it
the
right up
middle.
the middle to number
Oh.
15.
And he gets.
You got
maybe 5 yards.
Diaz. Looks like he picked up about
More
5
than
yards.
That. More than that, I think. Yeah, not a bad run. 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, he's down to
Wow,
about
maybe even a 6. Maybe
yeah,
a 6
gain of
yard.
6, yeah.
Yes. Hey, what do we have for time here? 20 seconds left in the quarter.
So, second and a long 3 for the Falcons. They give it right up the middle
Again at
again.
the middle, and it looks like he might have a
Yeah,
first
he
down.
surged ahead. It's going to
Looks
be
like
close.
Looks like he's got
He's
it.
down inside the 10. That was the final play
That's
of that first period. But when we come back, it looks like the Falcons will have the ball inside the
Yes.
10-yard line trying to get their first points on the board. And while we do have a short break in between periods, we should just let everybody know that this game is being broadcast on the NFHS network.
Yes.
It's live streamed, and then we're also taping it for later rebroadcast on the Just Sports Winstead
Yes.
YouTube and Facebook channels.
Hey, make sure about us guys on Thursday night. Too.
Yeah,
Make
and
sure
tune in for a summary of this game on Thursday nights.
the Three Stooges.
The
are
Three
there.
Stooges will be there. Well, actually, I'm sorry, I won't be there this week,
No,
but
you won't be.
Billy and Patsy will be there.
If you got anything you want to ask us, feel free. Anything with sports, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah, we're on from 7:30 to 8:30 Thursday nights on Facebook Live. Tune in.
Sportsmanship Award.
And we should also, as you might have heard PA address announcer Billy
Yes.
Richmond mentioned that the GNH football team has won a nice award by the Western Connecticut Board of Football Officials. It's the Ed Mariano Sportsmanship Award. So that's a fantastic
It
honor
is.
for the team
It
to
is.
achieve. And Billy just made an announcement to that effect here, and to get a nice round of applause from the crowd here that's gathered
Yes.
at Van Wy Field.
Mike, I see a lot of alumni here too, down here, which is a good turnout for Thanksgiving. It seems like it's a tradition, you know. It looks like a
I'll give
tradition.
you a break. I'll
know?
hold it,
Yeah, it's
so.
okay. But it looks like a tradition, you know, and they just show up, and I think, you know, they all hook up, and it's just a good time for them, you know.
It is. It's quite a tradition, and it is first and goal here for the
Yes, it
Falcons.
is. Here we go.
Toss sweep going to the right. Tavares has got it, picking his way.
I don't know. I think
He's a little short of the end zone, but he
Yes.
did make a nice gain on
Yep.
first down. Looks like it's inside the 5-yard line
Yep.
now.
Second and goal for the Falcons.
Mike,
Believe
give that to me.
I believe it's on the 3-yard line.
Yep.
Second and goal from there. So the GNH defense looking for a goal line stand here if they can get it. Otherwise, the Falcons will get on the board.
Is it at the 5-yard line?
I
Mike?
think
Is
it's at the 3 or the 4-yard line.
4-yard line.
Toss sweep coming to the near side.
Oh, he got him wrapped him
And
up.
then he's-
Oh, what a loss.
Solano and Hafner tripped him up in the
Yes.
backfield, and then their
Number
mates
23
cleaned it
looks
up.
like a Vina on the bottom of that.
Vina with
the
a big
bottom.
tackle for GNH.
Looks like he lost a couple yards on that.
Yes, they did. So third and goal from, looks like the ball is spotted on the 5 or the 6.
Mike, what do you do here now? I think you pass the ball. I think that's the way they're going to move the ball here.
Third and goal for the Falcons.
Their defense looks like it's stout right there in the middle. I think I'm passing the ball here, Mike.
One wide
Taking a
receiver
shot.
on each side. Double wing formation in the backfield.
Motion.
It's a
fake.
rollout. Oh, the
Oh! Pressure
quarterback
on
threw
him.
it to the right.
Yes.
It's intended for number 2, I
Looks
believe.
like Avina again, putting pressure on the quarterback. I don't think he was able to get it out quick enough.
Intended for number 1, actually,
Yeah, right.
Charles Aponte, but the ball was short.
Right. It looks like Avina almost got to the quarterback. He
So-
made him, forced him to throw the ball.
So fourth and goal.
Big play here, Mike.
I don't see any kicker coming out
No,
on
I
the
don't
field.
either.
Well,
Do they have a kicker?
I don't know. We have
9 kicks.
Does he kick? Should be interesting here. Fourth and 8 or 7? 4th and 7 to get in the end zone.
So this time they split 2 wide receivers out to the far side and 1 to the near side. Trying to spread out the defense a little bit. Rolling
pass.
right.
Oh, Freddie!
It's
He picked it
intercepted by
off!
Freddie Camp.
There he
He's
goes
on
on
the
the
far
sideline.
sideline. He's at
He's
midfield.
gone!
Looks like it's going to be about a 95-yard pick 6 for Freddie Camp. No
Camp.
flags.
Wow! Freddie's doing everything today.
Freddie Camp with a 95-yard interception return.
So the Falcons are turned away, and Camp takes it all the way the other way to the north end zone, over 95 yards on the pick 6.
Holy cow! Is today Freddie Camp Day or what?
Wow.
It's supposed to be Thanksgiving. I think it's Freddie Camp Thanksgiving.
Well, we're GNH faithful are thankful for Freddie Camp.
Yeah, we are. Wow.
So very demoralizing for St. Paul. It looked like they were going to get some points on the board, but a great defensive play by Camp. The kick is up,
And it's good.
and it's good once again.
Right.
10:46 to go here in the second quarter. The score is 28 to nothing in favor of GNH.
Hear that? People on the ramp? Can you tell? Oh, all right. We'll try.
They're on the side. They're not in front of the
Complaints. There's always got to be somebody complaining.
All right,
Oh, do
so
you believe this, Mike?
wow.
It's unbelievable. My
Wow.
eyes, I still don't believe what I just saw. Holy cow.
Freddie read
I
the
don't even know
play
what to say.
properly, made his break just as the ball arrived at the receiver, and he stole it away from the receiver
Oh,
and then
my
took off
God.
the other way. You knew once he got down that far sideline, nobody was going to catch him.
He picked up a little speed, and that was it, man. He was flying.
So very demoralizing for the Falcons. A 14-point swing there.
Hey, we got a new kicker in there.
And it looks like Reamer is going to be the kicker this time.
On Reamer on to kick for GNH.
He approaches. It's a pooch kick. Bounces, and it's
he just
fallen
falls
on at the 35 by the Falcons. I believe that was number one, Charles Aponte.
Ball's on the ball for the Falcons.
So what looked like to be a promising drive for the Falcons ends up in heartbreak.
Real heartbreak. That's demoralizing to me worse than anything. Jesus. You get the ball all the way down there, Mike, and then just not come out with no points.
So this time the Falcons are going to come back out of their huddle. They've got a receiver on each side, a double wing formation in the backfield. Tavares goes in motion. It's a late pitch to Tavares. He's got good running room.
There he goes.
And he's close to the sticks. I think he may have a first down at about the 45.
Nice run.
Just a little bit short, Mike, I think. Looks like 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8.
Okay, you are correct.
Second and 2. Oh, I'm sorry.
Second and 2.
2nd and 2.
Gain of 8 on the play.
He must have stepped out of bounds over there. We can't see over that far anyways, Mike, so we don't know what's... It looked like he got to the sticks over there, but I guess he fell a little short, Mike. 2nd and 2.
They
Snap.
give to the fullback this time, and he's close to the
very close.
yard to gain.
Looks like, can we have a measurement maybe?
Yeah, we might have our first measurement.
Is he going to measure?
Or are they just going to eyeball it? And they say
Oh,
no.
no.
First down.
Hey.
It's gained by the running back at the 46-yard line.
Yeah. No, it looks like some new faces out there, Mike, out in the defense for GNH.
Yeah, yes. Number 77 has entered the game. Hunter Hayes, I see. Let's see if we can get a couple of others. I see number 2, Isaiah Robles. Option. Quarterback keeps. Ball's
on the
loose.
ground.
It's
Oh, and
picked
he
up by
picked it up.
Tavares. He's
Look
at
at
the
Eddie
far
T.
sideline. He's at the 40. And he's
Oh.
slung down inside the 30 at the 28. A great play by Yoedi Tavares.
Yoedi Tavares.
Picks up the fumble. And returns it for GNH.
Wow.
So second turnover of the game.
Big turnover. Another one.
Actually, the third turnover
Yes,
of
it
the
is
game.
third turnover, yes.
So all have gone in GNH's favor. Tavares returns it to the 28-yard line.
Hey, Buck. Does it sound good over there? Good.
This time they're going to line up Reisdorf in center, flanked by Avina in the gun. They're going to send Camp in motion, and first penalty of the game.
Yes. That didn't look good, Mike.
False start.
False start against GNH.
Reisdorf runs to the sideline to get the play.
So they'll knock him back 5 to the 33 with 10:05 remaining in the second period. GNH enjoying a 28-0 advantage over the Falcons.
Had a great year this year for weather, you know that? Right. You couldn't ask for. How about we were down in Waterbury? We're up on the roof. I thought we were going to freeze. Beautiful.
Offset eye this time. They give it to Avina, picking his way off the right side. He's down to about the 20-yard line. Should have enough for a first down, or just a little bit short of it, it looks like.
A little bit.
Looks like a yard or two short. But a great pickup on first down. Gain of about 13.
Mike, looks like a good crowd out here, too. Boy,
Yeah,
I'll
the
tell you,
crowd has been gathering here
filled
on
in.
top of the hill.
A lot of alumni here. Yes, everybody. Yes.
Nice to see it.
Good turnout.
Single
Very good
setback
turnout.
is Camp. The slot receiver on the left is Ursoni. Toss sweep to Camp.
Uh-oh.
He's tracked down in the backfield,
This
and
time
a
he's
big
tackled.
loss on the play.
Tackled.
Number 75 tracked him down in the backfield.
Eric
Suzio on the tackle.
The tackle for St. Paul.
Great defensive play.
Boy, he lost almost 10 yards on that.
All the yards that Avina gained
Right.
were just taken back. So third and about 3rd and 10 here.
Right.
3rd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Got a couple of downs here to get the yardage. Hey, now, would you think they would go for a field goal if they had to from there?
Probably depends on where the ball ends up.
Right.
This would be a little far, I think, for Schrock at this distance.
Right.
Shotgun, Reisdorf
rolling
cuts
out.
it up.
Oh, and he's got
running room.
Oh,
He splits defenders.
Reisdorf.
He's down inside the 5, still on his
still on
feet.
his feet. Oh, did he
Tackled
get
at
in?
about the 3.
Wow,
what
what a
a
run.
electric run by Reisdorf.
Reisdorf with the carry.
He is fast and elusive.
Boy, oh boy.
First down.
So that answers your question about the field
There
goal,
you go,
Patsy.
right.
No field goal
I guess
needed,
I
at least
I
at
guess
this
I wanted
moment.
to see a field goal. Their speed is unbelievable on this team, Mike. You know that? Think about the speed. The speed is unbelievable on this team.
I think that's an apt description, Billy. I would compare Nolan to a water bug. He is fast and elusive. This time they're going to go wishbone. They give it to Avina.
Avina
Powers
middle,
his
he's
way into the
in.
end zone for a touchdown.
It's number 23.
Aiden Avina.
All right, so now we await the Chirac extra point. And we hear the Gilbert School Marching Band playing a tune to celebrate that touchdown. Led by the direction of Mr. Mitterly. Low snap put on the tee by Ersoni. His kick is up.
And it's good. They've been perfect today on their extra points. You know that?
Gets the extra point. And with 7:52 to go here in the
Hey, Mike, now will the clock
second
run?
quarter.
Clock will run now.
35.
Clock, will it run?
35.
Not till the second half.
I thought they'd run the clock now.
So while we have a moment between the kickoffs, let's get a couple of more of our.
Where'd you end up there?
Oh, okay.
Gillies.
Gilly Kitchen and Bath.
The
Itching
man-
for a new
the
kitchen?
Man, the myth, the legend, John Gilly.
All right. Call John Gilly for a new
Yeah.
kitchen or bath
There you
estimate.
go.
The NM Lawn Care, the Washington Agency, and RAR Excavating, Northwest Connecticut Realty, and Reynard and Pierce Realty. We'll get some of the others
Yes.
in a few moments.
Thank all those sponsors for everything this year. What a great,
They
glorious year.
provide a lot of financial support to the program,
Yes,
which
they
is
do.
which is necessary because Reimer approaches. It's another squib kick, and it's falling on about the 34-yard line.
Like the same place, for crying out loud.
Aponte once again falls on it. But as we were saying, the banner supporters do provide a measure of financial support for the program because
Right.
the money that comes from each of the schools is not quite enough to cover the costs
Right.
associated with running the program.
Also, the St. Paul cheerleaders for making the trip up here. Thank you, girls, for coming down.
So St. Paul quickly out of their huddle. Wide receiver on each side, double wing formation in the backfield. Looks like they give it right up the
right
middle
up the
to the
middle.
fullback,
Oh,
but
he
he
just lost
loses
the
the ball.
Gilbert's got it again. GNH with the ball. Oh,
GNH has recovered.
oh.
Ian
boy.
Koenig
Yeah,
was
looks
the
like-
first one to point in the
Yes.
other direction.
Boy, he got stuck. You know that?
He did get
Stuck
stuck.
him right up.
But Evan Sheeby may have been the
Yes.
recoverer.
Oh, he stuck him.
The last one up.
Wow.
Fourth turnover of the game for the Falcons.
Wow. It looked
Gives-
like they had some good yardage too.
They
He
did.
broke through and he just stuck him.
Yeah, the Falcons have had a couple of plays here where they've
Yes.
gained some good yardage, but unfortunately have turned it over.
Mistakes.
They give it to Rossoni. Picks up a couple on
Yep.
the play.
Grayson Rossoni to the left side.
Hey, maybe we could have a drive here, Mike. A sustained drive. That's what we're looking for here.
7:25 remaining in the second period. GNH enjoying a 5-touchdown margin here, 35-0. For those unfamiliar, if there's a 35-point margin beginning in the second half, we would have a running clock. I formation. They give it a camp. Cuts it up.
Middle.
Bursts through a hole.
He's
Cuts
off
it back again. Cuts it back again. He's at the 10. And he angles to this pylon for a touchdown. 40-yard touchdown.
40-yard touchdown run.
5th touchdown of the game for Freddie Camp.
Is it Thanksgiving or is it Freddie Camp Day? I don't know. Which one is it?
So once again, another extra point attempted at the north end zone. So much for a sustained march.
Right. What do we have, 1 first down still?
I believe you're right. Kick is up.
And it's good.
And once again, Chirac has been perfect.
Perfect today.
The execution on the extra points has been terrific. Devin DeVita, the snapper, Ursoni, the holder, and Chirac, the kicker. The operation has been very, very smooth here
really
today.
Smooth.
Stand here at the 50-yard line. Still plenty of breakfast sandwiches left. Sausage, egg, and cheese, or bacon, egg, and cheese, plus clam chowder. And
So while we have another brief break, let's get a
grab a
couple
few
more.
more.
We've
Let's
got
finish
the State Farm Agency. Dan Pinton is the agent.
Yeah.
The Wolverines youth football and cheer teams.
Right. Don't
They're the
forget those
feeder
guys. They're
systems
feeder.
for
They're
the
gonna feed it.
GNH program.
Yes, they are.
And a terrific retailer, Six Spoons Chocolatier. If you want good chocolate, go to Six Spoons Chocolatier in the Food Town Plaza in New Hartford. Superior Energy, Charlotte Hungerford Hospital. We hope none of the players here end up there today.
No. Winston Oil.
Winston Oil.
Bob Hayberry. Clevey Fuel.
And Welcome Law and Welcome Realty.
Yes.
Reimer approaches. It's a low line
That's
drive
a good
kick.
this time.
Fielded at around the 16-yard line. Number 8 is the return man. He gets it out to the 30. That's Landon Botat.
Good run.
on the return,
Once again, this Falcon squad is very, very young. Only 5 seniors today playing their final game for the Falcons. The majority of the roster is freshmen and sophomores. So let's see if we have a few other substitutes here on defense. I see number 66 in for GNH. That is Isaiah Sanchez.
Good. He's a senior. Oh, we got an extra guy.
Got a late guy coming in, Koenig, to complete the lineup. Oh, we got a offside penalty, a hard count by the Falcons.
Looks like we jumped. Do we have enough guys out there? I don't know.
flag on the play, offside.
Number 10 came in there a little late. Who's that?
That was Ethan Koenig. Ethan's a starter, so maybe he thought he was out. So pick up of 5 on the penalty. 1st and 5 for the Falcons. 5:53 remaining. Oh, that smell of bacon wafting up here is terrific. Oh, the ball is loose on the ground again.
Did they get it?
Looks like a botched exchange.
Wow.
Looks like the Falcons do recover.
Wow, what happened on that? The exchange didn't look very good on that.
Yeah, it looked like the center quarterback exchange was muffed. Ball was on the ground, but the Falcons came up to it. Came up with it. So 2nd and 6 for the Falcons. They give it to the up back. 34 tackled 34. Number 34, Mike Barzee. He's a junior. And he was tackled by number 34, Evan Chibi.
Evan Chibi, one of the young up-and-coming stars on this team.
Yes, he and Ty DeVita as freshmen have gained a lot of varsity playing time. 3rd and about 3 here. Clock moving, 4:40 remaining in the second period. More cowbell. And they give it right up the middle. Oh, he may have it.
I think he's got it.
It's going to be very close.
Looks like he's got it.
Looks like 58 Tatsapaw at the bottom of the
Yeah.
pile.
Looks like a first down.
Are they going to measure? No, they're going to say move the
No.
chains.
For another St. Paul Falcon first down.
Adam Baraga comes into the defensive lineup, replacing Hunter Henry. Or Hunter Hayes, I'm sorry.
Hayes.
Hunter Henry's in the NFL.
Yeah, he is.
Maybe our Hunter will be there one day
Yeah, there you
himself.
go.
Give it the
Hand off up
fullback
the
right up the middle.
Looks like he got about 3 yards on that, Mike.
Yeah,
If he got 3.
decent pickup.
Yes.
RC up the middle.
Yeah, we'll give him
Start-
credit for
yeah.
about 3.
Starting to run the ball, starting to grind the ball a little bit here, which is good, I think, for St. Paul. Young team figuring this stuff out a little bit here. Maybe not for this year. This year's over, but next year, definitely.
That's right. Any repetitions that these young players can get is beneficial.
Yes.
2 wide receivers, 1 on each side, double wing formation. They send Tavares in motion.
Right up the
Quarterback
middle.
keeps.
No, keep it. Is the ball loose again?
Yeah. Looks like they say the Falcons have it.
Wow.
Another pickup of about 3 on the play. Sets up 3rd and short.
Yeah. I thought he had fumbled the ball, but what do I know, Mike? I can't see that far out here. I need glasses.
Well, it's right in front of
Right in
us
front of us,
now,
and
so
there's
maybe
still-
that'll help out.
Yeah, it might help. That's what happens. You get old, Mike. Quick.
That's right.
RC for the Falcons.
Clock moving here, 2:54 to go in the second.
Yeah, if we can't see this, we'll be in trouble because it's right in front of us now.
They keep the ball on the ground. Toss sweep to number 5. He's got a first down. Or no.
Oh, it's close.
It's going to be close. Good
Now
tackle.
they might have to measure, don't you think?
Sandin and Tavares combine on the tackle. Oh, they're signaling he did get enough.
Give him a first down.
St. Paul first
Wow.
down.
So
They're very generous with the yards, huh?
Yeah. Well, that's okay at this point.
Yeah, I guess.
Couple
Clock's
of
running.
substitutes again on the
Yeah.
defensive line. I see Owen Adams in, Andrew Hafner substitutes in at the nose. Owen Stimpson in at the left defensive tackle. 1st and 10 for the Falcons at the GNH 48.
This has gotta be
Pass.
a pass here.
It's complete, and it's
Good tackle.
tackled out of bounds by
Number 1.
Sandin is number 2.
Colby Sandin, right?
Colby Sandin is on the tackle. Jason Matthews the reception. Close to a first down. They spot the ball at the 39-yard line, so
surprise.
2nd and 1.
Yeah.
This does stop the clock with 2:02 remaining in the second.
Nice crowd here, Mike. Very
Oh,
nice crowd.
beautiful here.
God.
Beautiful.
Day's been fantastic.
We all have a lot to be thankful
Yes,
for,
we
and
do.
one of the things is this GNH program and the fine weather that we are enjoying.
Right.
Option, late
Oh,
pitch,
tosses it.
Tavares got running room down the far side, avoids a
boy.
tackle,
Nice run.
pushed
Very
out of
nice.
bounds at the 25 for a first down.
Huge run for the Falcons.
Very nice
Gives them
run.
another Falcon first down.
Nice run.
So once again, the Falcons moving the ball
Yes, they
here.
are. Staying on the ground. I think that they're doing the right thing here.
We've seen some glimpses of offense from the Falcons. It's just that they've put the ball on the ground a few
Too many
times.
mistakes. Too many mistakes.
1st and 10 Falcons from the GNH 25. It's a reverse, a counter,
Oh!
and
Smell that
Owen
out. Number
Adams.
67. Wow.
Owen Adams.
That didn't
Like he
fool
knew-
Owen.
Like he knew. I think he was in the backfield on that one.
Oh, and number 5 is hurt for the Falcons. Sapia.
Go down. Yes, go down. They're telling him to go down on the ground. Bob Schneider should be ready to get.
So it looks like we'll have an injury timeout situation here. Clock is stopped with 1:34 remaining in the second period. Sapia does get off barely under his own power. He's replaced by, looks like, number 2.
Right.
So 2nd and 11 here. Clock moving
Clock
again.
moving.
Give it
Right
up the middle.
middle.
Not much
Not
there.
much. Not much at all.
Does push the pile a little bit. That was number 34 on the carry.
Mike Barzee.
Barzee. 3rd and about 8 here. Approaching a minute to go.
Yep. Band is getting ready to march out onto the field. Another handoff.
Option. Quarterback keeps it. Pickup of a few. Sets up fourth down here.
4th and about what, 5, 6?
Looks like about 5 or 6.
Looks like 5.
Yeah, it looks like 5.
We'll give him that.
Ball's on the 20. They have to get to the 15. Clock moving here. Under 40 seconds left. 4th and 5. Dropping
Pass.
straight back as the quarterback. He throws it over the middle.
Oh, incomplete.
It was tipped, I believe.
Kobe
Intended
Sandin?
by Matthews. I think
Looks like Kobe Sandin
Avina.
touched the ball.
And maybe
I
Sandin.
thought Sandin was with him on that.
So the GNH defense gets a turnover on downs here
On downs.
Do you take a knee? I take a knee here.
because they will get the ball to start the second
Yes.
half. So
I think you take a knee.
stay tuned for the halftime performance by the Gilbert School Marching Band.
Yep.
Reisdorf is
that-
going to go under center. Let's see if he takes a knee. No, they hand it off to Camp. He's got a big hole. Cuts it back again at midfield. Still going.
Good tackle.
Somebody's helmet comes off, but that should be the final play.
Should be it.
Well, there's still 16 seconds remaining.
First down.
So about
This is it.
22-yard pickup by Camp. And that will be the final play of that first half. So GNH, it was a big one for them.
Wow.
They'll go into halftime with a 42-0 advantage,
Freddie
and we'll
Camp
get
Day?
that second half
Freddie Camp
kickoff.
Day or what?
Wow, he had 5
Thanksgiving?
touchdowns in the first half.
Unbelievable.
42, the St. Paul Falcons 0.
So stay tuned for the halftime performance by the Gilbert School Marching Band, and then we'll bring you all the second half action.
12 o'clock.
All right, we're back here for the second half action. There was a nice performance by the Gilbert School Marching Band at halftime. And as we were noting, as we went into the halftime, there's a nice crowd that's gathered here at Van Wy Field. A lot of alumni here and seeing people they haven't seen in a long time. And it's just a great tradition here for this Thanksgiving football morning.
Mike, I took a walk through, and there was a lot of people. I mean, I ran into a lot of people I hadn't seen in a long time. You know that? Just great. It's fantastic. It's a great get-together. That's what it is. You know
It
that?
certainly is. It's a reunion of sorts.
It is.
And GNH got the party started with 42 first-half points. Freddie Camp, 5 touchdowns by himself, 4 on offense and 1 on a pick-6 on defense. And GNH will get the opening second-half kickoff. And because of the 42-point margin, we'll at least start the second half with running time.
Right.
We have so far is that Naugatuck is up on Ansonia 10-6. Wow.
That we just heard that one that scored. The Naugatuck is up on the Ansonia. That must be a heck of a game.
Kevin.
Hey.
The best fisherman ever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Brought us all the
Hey.
luck, man, huh?
I can't wait to go out again. He told me, he says you can't believe how lucky you were that going out that day.
Caught him like that, man, right?
I was sending my friend Scott a text just saying Happy Thanksgiving, and the last one I sent him was from that day.
Is that big fish?
That was a good day. Let's go, Mike.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Good to see you, Kevin.
Gary was here before I sent this.
Yeah.
Good to see some old friends.
When I was down,
That's the way I like it. All right, Chef.
See ya.
We'll see you.
Jeez, I forgot he came with us. Jesus.
He's the real deal.
He is the real deal. Kevin Reel. All right, we're just about ready to start this second half here. GNH will receive the second half kickoff. And once again, there will be running time to start this second half.
Jimmy and Judy Schmidt over there.
Yeah, there they are.
Oh, yeah. A lot of familiar faces here on top of the hill.
It's fantastic.
We do have the best spot.
We do have the best
Yes.
seat in the house.
That's why Mike and I do it. So every place we go, we always have a great seat.
Hey, the one we were at last week in Waterbury, that was fantastic. We were
Yeah.
up on the roof there. That was, wow, we could see everything.
We were there for the second game of the year against Kennedy. It was a lot warmer that day.
It was?
It was like 75 degrees
but
that
even-
day.
I think the day we were there was like 60 degrees that day.
Yeah.
It was very warm.
Back deep, Colby.
Looks like Reisdorf is not number 9,
Yeah,
and Colby Sandin are the
Sandin?
2 deep receivers for the Yellow Jackets.
Back deep.
We await the kick. It's a pooch kick, and it's fielded by Owen Stimson.
Owen
Very alertly.
3, Owen Stimson.
Used those baseball skills
Yeah.
and scooped it right up.
He is a baseball player.
Good job by Owen.
That was a hard shot. Right?
Yeah,
A
it
hard
was.
shot right at him. A hot shot.
Yeah. Okay, now let's see what happens here,
So
Clock's
clock is already
running.
running here.
which is a good thing.
And in this second half, because of the margin, we'll have some other things to talk about. Since we talked about a hot shot, let's talk about the Hot Stove League. Where do you guys think Aaron Judge is going to end up?
Wow. I don't think he's going to stay with the Yankees. I really don't. I think he.
I still think he is. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm 50-50. I think either Yankees or Giants.
I think he wants to go back to San
He's
Francisco.
visiting the Giants right now, so looks like they're going to go unbalanced to the
Yep.
left. And they give it to Camp,
Camp
going
again.
right. He's stood up and gang tackled at about the 48-yard line. Good job by the interior of the Falcons defense.
Yeah.
They didn't go for the deception there.
Got about 3 yards on that. Yeah, I think he bet on himself. You know what? The Yankees didn't offer him enough. I think he's gonna go with San Francisco. I'm thinking. There's no way he's gonna stay here.
Well, I know he was being recruited pretty heavily by a lot of the San Francisco Giants players. They gave Freddie credit for about 4, so
actually.
2nd and 6.
Yeah.
Steph Curry was recruiting him too.
Steph
He was
Curry,
too?
yes. He put on the full court press. Give it to Avina right up the middle. Breaks
Look at
tackles,
Avina.
and he
Whoa, what a
gets
nice
tackled at about the
run.
26-yard line. So good pickup to gain the first down and move the sticks on the far side of the field.
Hey, but let's talk about UConn a little bit. Let's talk about the football program now. What a great job Jim Mora did. this year.
Absolutely, and they are bowl eligible. They're waiting to find out at the end of this weekend
Right.
whether they will be going to a bowl. I've seen rumors of several different bowls that they could be going to.
Right.
One of them would be, ironically, would be the Independence Bowl matched up against BYU, 2 independent teams
No
in the
kidding.
Independence Bowl.
Wow. Look at Freddie
Oh.
trying to.
Good defensive play by
Yes.
Barzee.
Very nice.
Defense by number 34, Mike Barzee.
No gain on the play.
Hey, and you know, to me now after the football program this year, the way it ended up, UConn is a big time program. The whole school. When you
The whole
think
school,
about
yes.
everything between the hockey, soccer, baseball, basketball was always there. You know that. But I'm just saying to myself, UConn is a big time school. now.
Absolutely. The men's basketball team is ranked 20th. The women's team is ranked 3rd. Reverse to Tavares. Oh, he's met.
stood right up.
Stood right
Wow.
up once again by
Number 63? No, 53.
53. Good
Wow.
tackle.
Wow.
53. Frederick Jortner. Jack Jortner.
Jack Jortner.
He's one of the
Wow.
seniors on this Falcon team.
Wow. Stood him right up.
Gain of only about a yard.
Hit him hard.
So
How about-
3rd and 9 here.
How about the women's program, Mike? AZ Fudd is amazing. She is unbelievable. She is unbelievable. Wait till Becker gets back. Wait till Becker gets back next year. The two of them in the backcourt.
Play fake. Reisdorf.
Reisdorf.
He's tracked down in the backfield and thrown for a
Wow.
loss. Number 15, Ryan Diaz. Great defensive play.
Wow. 4th down. I guess you go here.
You'll
Keep the
go
clock
here.
moving. We're getting down to 7 minutes. No, they didn't.
All the starters are in.
You still got them in?
Number 3, Bradley Kane, comes into the huddle, replacing McGuire. So 4th and about 16 here. They're going to go shotgun. Camp is in the slot to the right.
Fakes a
Pump
pass.
fake. Throws it
Oh, he's
deep
got it
into
in
the
there.
end
It's wide
zone.
open.
Freddie
Freddie
Camp, touchdown. Double move. They used the pump fake, and Camp with the
That was
touchdown.
a great pass. What a great pass.
Looks like it was about a
35-yarder?
38-yard touchdown, something like that.
Wow. And I'm like, don't you think somebody would stay on him and even double team him on that? Why would you leave him open like that? Well, he did buy some time too, Mike, with that. But still, don't you think somebody would follow him and I'd have a spy on him the whole time? Can't leave him
Snap,
like
hold, the kick is up, and
Hey,
it is
we're
good.
perfect today.
Perfect. 7 for 7.
7 for 7. Wow.
And speaking of perfect, Freddie Camp with his 6th touchdown of the day, this time a touchdown reception.
Wow.
People selling raffle tickets, working the concession stand,
And
selling advertising.
the best thing about all that, Patsy, the clock is still rolling here.
I love it.
Of GNH Football.
We can get home to that turkey a little
Yeah, we
sooner.
can.
Yeah, but continuing the discussion about UConn, of course,
Yeah.
the men's and women's hockey teams are both very successful this year. The men, I believe, are ranked 6th, and the women 15th in the country.
What's wrong with that?
Another great year.
So right now, it's good to be a Husky fan.
And the student section, thank you guys for coming every single week. The GNH student section.
Yeah, I think UConn is a big-time school right now. Thanks to Jim Mora. Jim Mora had a lot to do with turning the football program around.
And we have to give some credit to the AD, David Benedict,
Yes,
as well.
Definitely.
So Reimer lines up his mates across the field. He approaches. It's a line drive kick. Fielded right
Oh, he
around the
goes down.
23-yard
Why?
line by number 53. That was Jack Jortner.
Why would you go down on that, Mike? Weren't
Well,
you
I
trying to
guess
run-
he's not really
advance
used
it?
to running the ball. Looks like he's a lineman.
Yeah, I guess.
So the Falcons will take over 1st and 10 right around the 24-yard line.
All the home games are being live streamed on the NFHS network. You can watch those every time live. Also, the away games and the home games now are on Just Sports Winstead YouTube and Facebook channel.
Clock moving here. 4 minutes remaining in the third period as the Falcons start this drive. McManamy still the quarterback. He goes under center. Wishbone formation behind him. They give it to
Enough
the
up the middle.
halfback.
Oh,
and
he
he's
swarmed.
Sandin was the first guy there, and then cleaned up by Hafner and DeVita.
Wow.
And Avina.
Jeez. Talk about getting swarmed on. Whew.
Looks like no gain on the play. Actually, a loss of
Probably
one.
Loss of one. Wow.
Those defensive players like to rack up those TFLs, those tackles for loss.
Defense has been so stout here all year. You know that? All year. The front line has been phenomenal.
Option, no, keep, and it avoids a
held it.
tackle, spins out of the tackle. The ball came loose at the
I think
end.
it was down. He was down, though, I think.
Quarterback keep.
Looks like Suzio recovered it for the Falcons.
Yep. I think he was down. They said he was down.
Yeah, it looks like
Looks like a pickup there. Of,
pickup of a couple.
yeah.
So 3rd and long, though. More
Looks like-
importantly, that clock's still moving.
Yes.
Looks like Solano and DeVita exit. Avina exits.
It's good. It's good. Get these guys in. They're going to need them next year. They need to be in there.
And they don't want to risk injury for the playoff game here.
So when will the playoff game be, Mike? It'll
Be Tuesday night, November 29th. We'll have to go on the road.
Not knowing where you're going, though, yet, right?
Not at the moment. Dropping straight back is the quarterback. He tosses it up to an open receiver. Tavares catches it, avoids a tackle, cuts it back, and then he's eventually tackled from behind by number 2, Isaiah Robles. But a nice completion from McNamara to Tavares.
Nice pass.
For the Falcons, it's enough for another Falcon first down.
They spot
Coach
the ball.
Salas doesn't look too happy on the sideline there. I don't know.
The 28-yard line, so a nice hook up there.
Yes, nice pass, too. Looked like it fluttered a little bit, but he got it there.
And the center, number 53, Jortner, comes out over the ball for the Falcons. They give it to the fullback. No,
up the middle.
He stopped right up the middle.
Wow.
Looks like
Ryan Diaz stopped up the middle.
Koenig and Baraga, the first two to greet him at the hole. The ball came loose once again, but they did say his forward progress was stopped. Pickup of about 1 on the play.
A minute left in this quarter, Mike, so time is moving quick here.
Double wing formation. They send one man in motion. Option. Quarterback keeps.
Oh, nice play there. Number 3 with
Bradley
a nice play.
Kane.
Bradley Kane with a nice play.
Number 3, Bradley Kane.
Nice play.
Short pickup, maybe 2 on the
This
play.
should just about end the quarter here.
Might be time for one more play, depending on how quickly they come out of their
It
huddle.
doesn't look like they're in any hurry, Mike. I think they're waiting. I don't think that you're going to snap the ball here.
5 seconds left.
Time.
And the horn sounds ending the third period here. So once again, our score is 49-0. GNH over the St. Paul Falcons. We should also recognize the St. Paul Falcons seniors. There are 5 on their roster. Okay. Number 4, Jeremy Tavares. Number 28, Mario Reyes. Number 53, Jack Jortner. Number 55, Andrew Walker. And number 77, Bryant Kowalski. So we want to thank those St. Paul Falcons seniors playing their final high school game here this afternoon. And then, of course, we have the 16 seniors on the GNH squad playing their final game at Van Wy Field because, of course, their playoff game will be on the road.
Right. I want to thank all those guys for making this a successful year, very successful.
Absolutely. We'll run them all down. We won't get to them all at once, but number 1, Colby Sandin. Number 2, Isaiah Robles. Number 3, Bradley Kane. Number 4, Yoedi Tavares. Number 5, Freddie Camp. Number 8, Grayson Ursoni. Number 10, Ethan Koenig. And the manager, number 11, Alex Podotamatis. Falcons toss sweep coming to the right. It's going to be a halfback pass.
Oh,
and is it caught? They say he did.
A great catch.
So the halfback pass works. It's down at about the 5-yard line. Number 1, Aponte, was the receiver. He caught it on his back.
He did. What a great catch. Looks like he slipped. His feet went out from under him, and he still caught the ball.
So the Falcons have it 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. 11:20 remaining with the clock running here in the 4th period.
Do they get in? Did they get in, Mike? Did they get in or not?
I think the Falcons are going to get their first points of the game here. Jump
it's a pass.
pass.
Oh, who was that to?
Pass.
Looked like it was intended
number
for
one?
Aponte again.
Yeah.
They handed it off, and then they tried the jump pass into the end zone, but it looked like one of the GNH defenders got their hands on it or tipped it away. So 2nd and goal from the 5. Clock still moving here despite the incompletion. Falcons out of their huddle. Jortner, the center, comes out over the ball.
Uh-oh. Changing plays here?
Change of plans, it looks like. They give it right up the middle to number 15.
I don't think he got
I
in.
don't think he got too much
No.
yardage there. Number 15 is Ryan Diaz.
Mike, so you already eat today or what?
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
Wait. Oh,
Can't
God.
wait to taste that turkey.
Oh, turkey.
Even
and-
better after
and
Tastes
all
even better after a win.
mashed
That's
potatoes
right.
and stuffing. Oh, God, I can't wait,
Been s-
Mike.
Been making room in my tummy all day.
Can't wait.
So 3rd and goal. Looks like they spotted him around the 4, maybe the 3. 3rd and goal from there.
Yeah. Hand off. Up the middle.
Give it to 15
did he get
Diaz.
in?
He's pushing the
Looks like he
pile.
got
Did he
in.
get in?
Or is he short?
Diaz pushing the pile.
Is he short?
Looks like he's short.
Wow.
So it'll be 4th and goal from, looks like inside the 1.
Hey, 2 Carlys. Look at it. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. You guys doing all right? Having fun? Miss you guys. I miss you guys already. A couple of my friends, a couple of my soccer players.
Oh, yeah, how'd your class go? Good?
Yeah.
4th and goal from inside the 1. They give it
Did
to
he get in?
15,
He got
and
in.
he's in. Diaz for the touchdown.
St. Paul.
So the Falcons are on the board.
Got it in. That's good.
Good for the Falcons.
Yes, it's good they get
No
some
quitting the
points.
Falcons here.
That's right.
They
It's
get
good
some
got a few
points on the board.
It's a good thing for them. Very young team.
Give their fans a little something to cheer about here.
Yes.
Looks like they might be going for 2 here.
Boy, there's no urgency here either, you know, Mike? They're just taking their time. And
We're okay with that, though.
Yeah.
We're okay with that.
they are setting up for 2, Mike.
McManamy. Oh, it's a Wildcat sweep. It's a reverse.
Oh!
And
and
it's
he
in and
dropped
out of
the
the hands of
ball.
Barzy at the goal line.
Oh.
Incomplete. Some trickeration
it.
by the part of the Falcons.
Dropped the
Almost
ball.
worked.
Wow, that was a good pass. Good play.
We have the winner of the 50-50
So they had the quarterback going out to the left tackle to give some final instructions as a decoy. They snapped the ball to the up back. He handed it back to McManamy, who threw it to Barzy at the goal line, but in and out of his hands.
1-4-5.
So our score remains 49-6, and the clock approaching 7 minutes remaining.
Yep.
8. Come up here to the 50-yard line.
So let's see who's back deep for GNH. It looks like Evan Sheeby, number 34, and number 1, Colby Sandin.
yeah.
Yoedi Tavares is right in front of them. So we await the kickoff. It's a squib
Squibbler.
kick. It's fielded on a hop by Tavares. Weaving
look at
his
him.
way.
He's off
He's
to
got
the
running
races.
room. He's cutting back to midfield. He's got Koenig in front of him. Down the
Oh,
sideline.
Oh,
He's knocked that about just short of the goal line.
Yoedi Tavares, what a run back.
Kickoff return for GNH.
What a nice run.
So about a 55-yard return, ends up just short of the goal line, but a spectacular run by
Yes.
Tavares.
Boy, he had some speed out there. He shifted to one side of the field, back to the other side. Nice move.
Looks like they spot the ball
At the 10?
inside the 10, maybe at about the 8.
8-yard line. Wow.
Sheeby is in at quarterback, at running back, and Ty
Kobe Sandin-
DeVita,
Oh, he fell down.
Kobe
His feet-
Sandin took the toss sweep,
His feet went right out from under him. on
slipped
that.
out.
Getting down to 5 minutes, Mike. Clock's moving very quick.
So Ty DeVita was in at quarterback on that series. He tossed it to Sandin, but his feet kind of slipped out from under
Yes.
him as he made his
Maybe
cut.
the field's getting a little treacherous there, and
Yeah.
down in that end, it looks like.
Loss of 2, so second and goal from the 10. Clock still moving here, under 5 minutes to go. They give
Right
it
up
to
the middle.
Sheeby right up the
Sheeby.
middle.
Oh, nice run.
Drags a tackler down near the goal line.
Sheeby with the carry.
Looks like he's at the 2 or the 3-yard line there, Mike.
Let's see where they put the spot. Looks like closer to the 4.
Yeah, 4-yard line.
So 6-yard pickup, third and goal. Third and goal from the 4.
I hear a dog barking, Mike. I don't know.
They did see one. He's in the stands. He got excited. A little excitable for something. All right.
Here we go.
I formation behind DeVita.
Snap.
Hands
Handoff.
it to Sandin
Oh,
right up the
Sandin
middle, but he
Oh,
stood up.
He swarmed.
Sandin stood up at the line of scrimmage.
He swarmed.
So fourth and goal coming up.
I'm sure they're going to go for this.
Get your 50-50 raffle tickets out again. I'm going to read the number is 145458. 145458.
So we're under 4 minutes remaining in the game. It's fourth and goal from about the 5. Falcons defense hoping to get a
yelling
stop.
something.
Sheeby rolls after a play fake, throws
Wide
it to
open.
DeVita in the end zone. Devin DeVita for the touchdown.
DeVita.
So the brothers connect.
DeVita.
Big brother Kevin. For the second time this year.
Yeah, DeVita.
Just want to mention all the GNH seniors again. We have number
So
1.
now, once again, they make the Van Wy march to the
Yeah,
north
there you
end of
go.
the field
Hey,
as we
let's-
await the
let's
extra
finish that
point.
list. Did we
Oh,
finish that list?
absolutely,
Let's
yes.
start. I think you left off here. Daryl Chirac.
Daryl Chirac is going to, I believe he might be attempting the extra point here.
Okay.
And number 8, Grayson Ursoni.
Devin DeVita.
Devin DeVita, who just caught the touchdown
Yes.
pass. Number 48, Adam Baraga.
Kevin DeVita.
And
Number 55, Andrew Hafner. Number 58, Jake Tatsapa. Number 64, one of the captains, Ben Solano. Number 66, Isaiah Sanchez. Let's see who's on to kick. It is Chirac.
Chirac,
And he's
good.
perfect 8 for 8
What a
here
nice
this
day.
afternoon.
Well, who else do we have? We got
And number 72, Ryan Wurzman. And
Austin
number
Asep-
88, Austin
Asep.
Asepi.
Yes, and that's our seniors.
Those are our senior football players here playing their final game at Van Wy Field.
Portaminas.
And once again, even better, the clock's still moving here.
It is moving. I think the game is over. I don't know if do they have to kick this? They don't have to kick this.
So a very fast-moving game, just over an hour and a half.
Yes.
Well, they are going to tee it up. Reimer's got the ball on the tee. Reimer, I'm sorry. I pronounced it correctly the first few times. I don't know why I reverted. It is Reimer. That's what we do.
Owen Reamer on to
So Reamer
There you go.
approaches to low
Look
squibbler
at that
kick,
Squibbler.
fielded by Tavares at about the 23.
Oh,
And
he's
he's
penned in
tackled there.
everywhere.
Looks like number 81 was the first man down there. Jackson Hafner tripped him up.
Yes.
Jackson Hafner trips him up.
So we're under a minute to go here with this running clock.
Hey, Mike, I'd like to thank you. I want to thank Billy. I hope you guys wish you the best Thanksgiving Day. I hope you guys eat a lot. Get together with your friends and relatives and everybody else.
And we want to
You
thank
know?
you, Patsy, for coming on in these broadcasts and especially for filling in for me on the last couple of games.
Oh, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
Same to you on this happy Thanksgiving, a glorious day. Quarterback keeps it
Yeah.
around the left side,
And that should be it.
and he's tripped up around the
That should be the
32-yard
last
line.
play.
That should do it. So our final score here from Van Wy Field will be the
56.
GNH Yellow Jackets 56, the St. Paul Falcons 6, as the Yellow Jackets now prepare to head to the CIAC Class SS playoffs on Tuesday evening, November 29th on the road. The opponent still yet to be determined based on results of other games being played here this morning.
That's great.
But as you can
Fantastic.
see in your camera shot, the teams are lining up to shake hands at midfield. So GNH will come up now with their 4th playoff appearance under Coach Scott Salius, and we'll be there to cover it for you.
Yep.
And the first time back-to-back playoff appearances. So congratulations to both teams. Want to give the Falcons credit for never giving up.
Yes.
We're glad to see they got some points on the
Very-
board here.
Very young team. They'll be-
Very young team. We expect to see more from them in the future. And
Definitely.
next Thanksgiving morning, we'll be at their field
Yes.
for the renewal of the rivalry. So on behalf of our cameraman, Tim Wheeler, and my co-host today, Patsy DeMora, this is Mike Kurtz signing off from Van Wy Field. We'll try to go onto the field and get a couple of post-game interviews for you as well. But thanks for tuning in. Once again, our final score, GNH 56, St. Paul Falcons 6. Thank you, and
Thank you.
happy Thanksgiving to all.